Hello and welcome to my second video newsletter ever. Thank you for all the lovely emails that I got from you all just encouraging me, because I certainly don't feel comfortable doing this, but I believe that it's what I've been called to do. And so I hope you'll persevere and enjoy my growth as I improve doing this. Interestingly, yesterday, which was Saturday because it's Sunday night right now as I'm recording this, yesterday I went on a retreat with a group of women from my church up to this little town about an hour's drive from here, up into the hinterland. And it was a lovely day of fellowship and teaching and yummy food. But the theme of the retreat was on rising up and doing what God has called us to do. But how often we feel inadequate doing that. And the speaker spoke about Moses and how inadequate he felt when God called him and asked him to go to Pharaoh and ask Pharaoh to release the Israelites. And he felt so inadequate. And he said, I can't talk, And so God actually took pity on him and let Aaron speak for him. I wish I had an Aaron right now, but I don't. I have to speak for myself. But he reminded Moses that he didn't go alone, that he went with him. And Louis Giglio's book is called, I don't know whether you've read it or not. I just need to look at my notes, sorry. It's I am not, but I know I am. That's amazing thing to remember, and I encourage you to read that book if you haven't read it. Louis Giglio, I am not, but I know I am. And so if we know God and he's called us to do something, we don't do things in our own strength. We do it with God. If we keep our eyes on him, he gives us the strength to do the things that he's called us to do. And that gives me encouragement just to keep doing this, because he's called me to write books that not only give glory and honor to him, but encourage my readers in their faith. And now I believe he's called me to reach out to my readers and to connect with them more via video, which I really feel inadequate doing, but I do it in his strength, and I just trust that he will teach me and encourage me, and through me encourage you as well, just to step out of the comfort zone and to go with God to do the things that he's called you to do, to reach out to people, to love people. And if you don't know what he's called you to do, ask him. To say, God, what do you want me to do? And just listen and read the Bible and just trust that he will guide you into something amazing. So that's my word of encouragement for today. Most of my newsletter obviously is about books. So without any more ado, let's get on to the book news for today. So I'll refer to my notes so I don't forget anything. The first thing is that there is a free book, which is Forever Cherished, which is book 1 in the Precious Love series. And it's actually interesting because Tessa, in that book, Forever Cherished, she actually steps out of her comfort zone and follows what she believes God has led her to do. And as a result, this woman named Leah is absolutely blessed by her, and her life changes forever. So if you haven't read it, I encourage you to grab it now. It should be free in every Amazon store. Just until Monday night. I think it's USPD tea time. So don't dilly-dally with that. Go and grab it. And the other 2 books in the series are also on sale just for the next few days. Okay, audiobooks. I had hoped and almost promised that book 2 in the Heroes of Eastbrook series would have been published by today. But Jessie, my narrator, her car broke down and she couldn't get back to her home to fix up 3 little words that needed fixing. And I didn't feel that I should publish the book without having those 3 words fixed. And if you've heard Jessie, you will know that I can't fix her words for her. Her voice is so different to mine. It's a wonderful voice. I can't replicate it, so I just have to wait for her to get back home to fix up those 3 little words, and then I should be able to publish it this week, maybe even tomorrow. We'll see. But good news, I actually finished narrating Because of You on Friday. I was standing for so long my feet went numb. But now I need to edit it, and the editing process actually takes sometimes 2 or 3 times longer than it takes to narrate it, because you have to actually edit out all the little breaths and mistakes. I'm enjoying doing it, but it is going to take a little while to do, but it is finished narrating. And I'd actually forgotten how emotional Because of You was. It actually brought me to tears a few times as I told Willow's story and Amelia's and Lucas's story. It continued on from When I Met You. So keep a lookout for it. It is coming. I hope I've done it justice. Hopefully the editing will fix it up so that it's enjoyable experience to listen to. So that's Because of You. The other things, there's 2 pre-orders. One is Finding You Under the Mistletoe, which is the last book in the Water's Edge series, and that's now ready to be included into the box set Once Upon a Starry Night, which is coming out at the beginning of October and is now available to pre-order on Amazon. It will be available to read in Kindle Unlimited when it releases. So go and check that one out. It's only $2.99 US for 12 Christmas stories, which I think is great value. The price will go up after it releases in October. And the other pre-order, which I'm excited about, is the first book in my brand new series, Beneath the Southern Cross, which is the prequel to the Sunburned Land series. And I'm really looking forward to bringing that book to you. It goes back to the 1880s in Australia and tells the story of Jamie Goddard, who is Frank Goddard's great-great-grandfather. I think actually in my previous newsletter I said great-great-grandson. I went the wrong way. It's actually great-great-grandfather. So that's Jamie Goddard in Love's Unwavering Hope. You can pre-order it on Amazon, or you can pre-order from my store and save 15% if you use the code VIP Saver at the checkout. So yes, that's coming out in November, maybe even sooner if I can get it finished. So we'll see how we go. I've got a lot on my plate at the moment, but I'm getting through things, so you never know, it might come sooner than November. Here's hoping. And the last thing is thank you to all those people who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. There are 13 audiobooks on there for free at the moment that you can listen to, but I would love you to go and, well, you're obviously on YouTube right now, so if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and like and comment, because it all helps YouTube say, oh, this channel's worth listening to, and they might show my audiobooks to other people who might not ever listen to Christian stories, and might just be reached with the message of the gospel through my audiobooks. So go ahead and listen to them. You'll find them in the playlist. They're all ordered there. If you get lost, just pop me an email and or comment below, and I'll put you in the right direction. And last but not least, if you're in the US, you can order paperbacks from my store and save a bunch by ordering direct from me. Unfortunately, at the moment, they can only be posted to US addresses. My VA, my assistant, she actually sends them out. But yes, you can save a bunch, and what a great present they would be for non-Christian friends or relatives or elderly parents just to read. So there's quite a number of paperbacks available on there now. There will be more soon, so you can just check it out. All the links will be below. So I think that's all for now. I will leave you with the verses from Exodus, where Moses is talking to God and God talks to Moses. So I'll leave you with these verses, and I have to read it, sorry. Exodus 3, verses 11 to 14. But Moses said to God, "Who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt?" And God said, "I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain." Moses said to God, "Suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, 'The God of your fathers has sent me to you,' and they ask me, 'What is his name?' Then what shall I tell them?" And God said to Moses, "I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent me to you." So just remember that if we're in God's will and doing what he wants us to do, the great I am goes with us. Have a great week. God bless. Take care. Bye for now.